Part Part 14, Fate, which I'm thinking... Oh wait, this is not the last one, I think. I think the part 15 will be the last. Or... This is the last one. I don't know, they're just finding fun. Babylonia, 1 week after the Babel Tower incident. Dante and Virgil sit in a desert shop nestled in Babylonia's commercial district. With most of the people still at work, only a handful of customers linger in the establishment. Dante glances at Virgil beside him, who is quietly flipping through the pages of a book, poetry collection borrowed from Babylonia's library. You think that Science Council can actually make something to help us get back? Virgil doesn't look up, nor does he answer Dante's question. Hey, don't pretend you don't hear me! Perhaps they can, because they cannot. Wow, real helpful answer. Thanks. Okay, I take that. Virgil turns the page. If you're so bored, go pester someone else. The science counselors and Cetrix might entertain you. A shudder runs down Dante's spine as he recalls the science counselor members' eyes gleaming at the sight of them. These researchers have shown untamable curiosity toward the two otherworldly visitors, desperately trying to convince them to stay and assist with tests and experiments. I'd rather be at Patty's birthday party. Okay. I get. Here are your strawberry sundae and water, sirs. Dante takes the sundae, shovels a huge spoonful of ice cream into his mouth, and releases a deep, contented hum. Seriously, you gotta try this strawberry sundae. Virgil takes a delicate sip of water. After all these years, you still indulge in such childish tastes. Say that again! Just Dante, okay. At least I don't waste my time reading weird old books all day. With a sharp snap, Virgil shuts the book and lifts his gaze to meet Dante's. Huh, finally brave enough to look me in the eye? There's a training spot not far from here. Up for a little warm-up? Lead the way. Their relationship is so funny. Simulation training field. Okay. Let me see how this device works. Oh? The training area's backdrop constantly shifts as Dante fiddles with the control panel. Hey, they even have a Babel Tower simulation. And they got music too. These guys got some taste. Let me try this one. Nope. Absolutely horrible. The training field sound system plays song after song, with Dante quickly skipping to the next track each time. This one's pretty good, but not quite what I'm looking for. This is it. I bet Nero would really dig this song. I've waited long enough, Dante. With those words, Virgil surges forward, his right leg carving a graceful arc through the air as he drives a vicious kick toward Dante's head. Dante rolls around, arms snapping up to block. Don't be so hasty, Virgil. We got all the time in the world to play. With a flick of his wrist, Dante grabs Virgil's ankle with one hand. Take this! Oh my gosh, why do they like to fight? Wait, okay. Planting his left foot, he pivots hard, muscles coiling as he hurls Virgil skyward. Yet even as he's flung backward, Virgil acts. Lamento flashes free, a streak of steel hurled with lethal precision, timed perfectly to strike as Dante's momentum wanes right before he can reposition himself. Dante catches the cold glint of steel and moves an instant, twisting his body just a half-turn farther. The blade whispers past, slicing through his coat's hem before biting deep into the ground. Virgil hasn't landed yet. Seizing the opening, Dante wrenches the Lamento from the ground and hurls it towards his brother's landing point. A smile curls Virgil's lips, his skateboard snapping horizontally. As he lands, Lamento slides perfectly home, but the force of the throw still slants him back several feet before he skids to a halt. Looks like I'm up one. Virgil glances at the gash in his coat's hem. Cheat tactics don't earn points. The match is still even. Whatever you say. Okay. The Devil's Sword materializes in Dante's grip just as Virgil unsheaths Lamento, both poised to strike. They stand in silent opposition, eyes locked on each other, the world narrowing to the space between them. Oh my god, blood burns in their veins, grins curl their lips, the air itself drums with brile. Without signal or countdown, they charge forward in perfect unison, a heartbeat of silence falling over the training field. Oh, now we get the CG. The clash detonates like a storm. A massive shockwave tears outward, followed by a thunderclap that shakes the field's foundations. It's been way too long since we had a proper throwdown like this, Virgil! Sparks are in a blazing arc where the devil sword meets Lamento. Each strike a declaration of unmatched power. I thought I'd be stuck here forever, never seeing you again. Can you imagine that? Utterly boring. That's right, utterly boring. I can't take this seriously. But you came anyway. Guess we're just doomed to keep this clash going forever, huh? As if ordained by fate itself. Even in another world, the fight between the son of Sparta continues. Between the sons of Sparta, sorry. Their blades carve chaos, steel flashing as blood scatters through the air. From childhood to manhood, from past to present. Seeing what's justice true, one must fight for it, for power, to protect what's important. Their white hair appears disheveled from the battle. The same face, the same power, the same blood, for a fleeting moment. The twins fall in a daze, each seeing himself in the other. When did their paths begin to diverge? Was it during that confrontation in the cliff? Or during that fire? Or perhaps even longer ago? You're still so stubborn and just as thoughtless. And you're still wearing that smug look on your face. Smile spooning alongside blood. I'm not saying that. That's the word. Perhaps one day, the story of the sons of Sparta will come to an end. But for now, their legend still endures. Okay, so why are we... I wonder, are we gonna fight Virgil for this? Oh, we are, okay.
Let me show you what I've got. It's showtime! Let me show you what I've got.
They like to fight way too much with each other.
Hell yeah! Go back to... Let me show you what I've got. Go back to hell.
I kind of find out here that he got demons. Like,
Take this. Let me show you. Let me show you what I've got. Finish. Hell yeah. Now the fun. Take this. Ow.
oh, so that's the final one. Okay.
Now the fun. Hell yeah. Let me it's showtime. Go back to hell. I didn't really feel like talking anyway. Let me show you. Go back to finish.
Okay, my dads are, I'm not gonna lie, they're funny. I mean, well, mostly Dante, but I really love their relationship already. And now I'm kind of curious, like checking it out. I'm gonna play the game. Oh dang, stop dodging.
Go back.
But I think I'll just check it out on YouTube and just see how it goes. Like honestly, Dante already loved it. And then we have Virgil, who's just like he's smug, but also serious too. So like,
Let me show you what I've got. Go back to hell.
oh, okay. So this is the last one. Okay. Dante knows Virgil, standing beside him, dislikes places like this, but truth be told, neither does he. The sprawling laboratory hums with activity, its space woven into an intricate web of cables. They snake across the floor, connecting workstations spaced at regular intervals. Each station is cluttered with glowing monitors and cups of coffee. The entire lab feels like a living network, workstations acting as nodes linked by those endless cables. Researchers in lab coats, some young, some weathered, weave through the maze of cables, occasionally huddling in small groups to exchange catchwords. Their murmurs as constant as and distinct as the hum of a hive. Dante catches the occasional glance from researchers, their eyes flicking toward him before darting away. Sometimes, with his exceptional hearing, he even picks up fragments of their quiet conversations. Then abruptly, the murmur ceases. A silence ripples through the room, distant at first but growing louder until two chiefs step into view. Hey Kelly, how's it going? I'll let Asimov explain. He's the expert here. The two humans approach the table where the two half-demons are seated. Their previous battle has depleted much of their stamina, and the table is laden with pizzas and drinks, a treat clearly meant for them. I'm just gonna ask that. Also, could you two behave yourselves from now on? A training facility was destroyed during Dante and Virgil's battle. I wrote so many reports. You might even dock my bonus. Oh my goodness. Dante watches you warily rub your forehead across for him, responding with a guilty shrug. Sorry, my bad. Guess we got a little carried away. So your bonus. It wasn't docked. Commander Nicola shut down that idea. About the data retrieved from the Babel Tower. As Asimov begins the explanation, Dante and you stop your idle chat. Virgil also shifts his gaze toward Asimov. According to Thomas' experimental data, his initial research direction was actually a dead end. There were two crucial turning points afterward. First, the Hetero Tower shard. Second, the supplementary data. And tracing back to its origins, it's possible that this data involves Dominic. Yeah, Dominic is just... I have like mixed feelings with that guy, to be honest. Just possible. In fact, the fundamental theory behind Thomas' experiment derives from Dominic's early research. One could even say it's the continuation of an incomplete project Dominic abandoned during the Golden Age. Why didn't Dominic continue the research? For several reasons. A human only has limited energy after all. Even a polymath like Dominic would need to prioritize theories based on strategic necessity and temporal constraints. Perhaps Dominic picked up old research again during downtime, or perhaps it was always just for fun. Either way, Thomas eventually got his hands on the later data in the Herald Tower shard, which led him to stumble upon the space-time portal. Regrettably, given the cost of the Babel Tower, we can't obtain any more data. Not really following, so can we go back? If you're capable, I'll try Lamento. The Science Council alone can't accomplish this, but for Lamento, it's feasible. One week later, everyone gathers in one of the Science Council's laboratories. At its center stands a massive circular platform constructed according to Thomas' experimental data, surrounded by geometric polygonal prisms and mechanical arms. You just need to stand in the center of the circular platform and use metal to open the portal the usual way. Dante and Virgil step onto the platform and turn to face the crowd gathering around the device. Kelly, as a muffled dark circles, the great Raven squad they fought alongside before, as well as Hassan, who's supposed to be the president, and another middle-aged man called Nickel. Well, party's over. Time to say goodbye. Virgil unsheaths Naruto, the blade gleaming as he delivers precise horizontal and vertical slashes. In their wake, a cross-shaped rift slowly yawns up open. Then, he turns his head, his gaze locking onto you. Kelly, let Alpha know I have left. You try to ignore Nicholas' questioning gaze beside you and see respond to Virgil. Alright. But Virgil doesn't wait for a response, stepping straight through the portal. Well, you've all been good friends. Maybe we'll meet again someday. Till then, adios! As Dante steps through the portal, the cross-shaped rift seals behind him. The scene suddenly falls silent. After a moment, voices break the silence in the room. Dante and Virgil really are remarkable in their own ways, aren't they? I feel like I've grown used to having them around Babylonia these days. Will we get a chance to see them again in the future? Theoretically, the chances are slim, but as long as we don't let go of hope, I'm sure we'll meet again. What? Okay. So that doesn't really... Okay, so... Mid-air response? Trigger Virgil's response gesture. So, what hold on, it says taunt move in DNC4 to trigger Virgil's response gesture. Mid-air taunt. So I probably have to look up YouTube for that because I don't know what they're talking about. So, but anyway, I'll do that. And obviously, but technically 14 is the last one. I guess 15 is just more like a side story, like a little bit more fun. But anyway, I guess that's the end for this Lamento di Phantasma the event story. I enjoyed it. I had I laughed way too much in this one because with Dante, he's so unserious, he's so hilarious. I told you, like, guys, that I am a sucker for anyone, like, a male who makes me laugh and just a dork like him. He's just so funny. And then we have Virgil, like, he's smug, like, he has some little bit of funny moments as well, but obviously not as funny as Dante, but I still loved it. And honestly, their relationship is not very funny. But anyway, I had more fun. I kind of wish we saw them a little bit more, to be honest, in the story rise, because it's just more connected to the fodder thing. But it's fine. It's fine. Because it's all connected to demons, and you know that's what they're known for. So I still think it's a really great event story. So anyway, so yeah, I don't really have any cons besides obviously, like I said, I kind of want to see them a little bit more, but that's fine. That's all my thoughts on it. So I will obviously try to unlock DNC 15, and then I will record it obviously after I unlock it. I'm not gonna talk about I'm not gonna talk about this story as a whole, obviously, since I talk about it already in this part, which is the last part, 14. So anyway, but I will talk about obviously what I thought about part 15, but other than that, I'm not gonna talk about the whole chapter, since chapter 14 is meant to be the last one. Anyway, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this event story, the collab story with Devil May Cry 5. Like I said, I really enjoyed it. So the next one I'm going to be, since I already got Dante, it's going to be where I actually pull for not pull, pull for his weapon for Dante and in this cup. I already did Virgil's, so if you want to see it, I'll link it down below. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know in the comments below what are your thoughts on this collab story. Collab story. What did you like about the story? Do you like the gameplay style of the two? I don't like it. And do you think it they represent the the personality of these two very well, like as as the original game, which I can't really say because honestly, like I said, I just don't know about the game. I never played the game. I never even heard of the game, so I can't really say much about it. But I do love these two anyway, from what I've witnessed and like saw. So anyway, yeah, that's my thoughts, and that was the whole story. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you guys in the next video. So goodbye, guys.